Tracey needs to know about job situation. All right, Tracey. Ooh. Tracey, they're calling me to give you one from the Power of Love Activation Cards by James Bond Prague. So Tracey wants to know about the job situation. What is it? Okay. So hold on now. I want to give you something I'm getting, Tracey. There's just something, just a little something that's just holding you back. And I'm wondering, what is this? And this card popped out. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love that you express. And to be honest, Tracey, this kind of, it kind of does tie into expressing love. How am I going to take my next steps in my day with a loving heart, with a loving attitude, with loving thoughts in my mind, right? Same concept. This one really does touch on the power of your thoughts. Tracey, I feel like you're in an extremely high manifestation mode right now. Like your energy is really skyrocketing. You're up leveling really quickly. Tracey, I know you're asking me about your job situation. I need to give you this. Your manifestation powers right now, like your power of manifestation, is super high. This card that you have is responsibility, and it's talking about being responsible about the kind of thoughts and actions that you're having and making sure that those are geared toward love. Now, in this job scenario, okay, you know how sometimes when we're not happy about our job, or we're not happy about our job options or whatever, we may be like, oh man, I hate this crummy place. I'll never go anywhere else. I wish it was something better, but I'll never get anything like that because I'm stuck here, or whatever it is, right? These are the kinds of negative thoughts that we can add to our manifestation when we're in one of these power manifestation modes like Tracey, you are right now. So Spirit is saying, keep your thoughts focused on the positive and what you want in your life. Okay, because even with like searching for different options, what they're giving me is to make a list of things you want. Don't include anything that you don't want. You know what I mean? Just pretend that stuff doesn't even exist in the world of the job that you are manifesting. Okay, write those things down. Even if you're not manifesting a new job, if you would like improvements to your current job, man, I want a raise. Man, I'd like a bigger cubicle. I'd like to sit by the air conditioning or whatever it is, right? These are ways that you can manifest this into your life. Write it down. Write it down 5 times. Write it down 10 times. Do not entertain negative thoughts. Do not entertain negative thought loops, negative energetic patterns that are in your brain. These things, if you add enough energy to them, they eventually come to pass in your outer world. Is there any other guidance for Tracey? Hold on. Oh man, Tracey, this card I flipped these, shuffled these, and you got the same one. Oh man, Tracey, I feel like this. I feel like the mismatch might be the people at work. And it kind of stinks. Like, okay, too many chiefs and not enough Indians. But not only that, but when you're in a work environment and everyone's a grown-up and everyone has their preferences and everyone likes things whatever kind of way, sometimes you just don't get along. Sometimes you just don't like someone. That's okay, guys. I have to say that right now. Hold on, Tracey. And anyone else that this might resonate with. If you don't like your coworkers, tune in. This might be your reading. Hold on. And I'm not saying Tracey doesn't. Please forgive me, Tracey, if I'm putting words in your little mouth, but I am not saying you don't like your coworkers, but I am saying this. It's okay not to like someone. It is okay not to like someone and still be a spiritual person. I'm a good person. You're probably a good person too, but I just don't vibe with you. We don't resonate with each other. I have to give you that. And anyone else that does it resonate or not? People resonate with us or they don't. If we're not getting along with people, if they're causing havoc in our lives, guess what? You're history. I don't resonate with you anymore. I don't know how I ever did. That kind of stuff, right? Tracy, just like I said, your manifestation power is really high right now. You're up leveling in a very high rate, and sometimes we get to these vibrational set points that are so healthy and so different and so focused on different things that maybe even though those other folks are healthy and having good lives and nice people and may have been our friends at one time, may have gotten along with them at one time, but guess what? I don't really want to hang out with you anymore. I really don't want to spend my 15-minute break with you anymore because, man, I'd really rather read my book or meditate or whatever it is. That is okay. That doesn't make you less spiritual. That doesn't make you a bad person or judgmental. It just says, hey, you don't resonate with me. And I'm okay with that. And I have to say this. Oh, man, I have to say this. One more thing on that for those who this is resonating with, guys. Half the battle is saying, I don't resonate. The other half is saying, you may know that you don't resonate, but you still go because you don't want to let her down or you don't want to break habit or whatever it is, right? But you may just know, like, I'd rather be doing something else. I want to ask you this. If you would rather be doing something else, why in the world are you here with this person, spending your 15-minute lunch break with someone that you don't necessarily resonate with anymore? Because her needs are greater than yours? Her happiness is greater than yours? Your habit of just doing this and not disrupting the routine is more important than shaking things up and choosing to spend your time in a different way? I'm sorry, but if you don't resonate with me anymore, I'll be darned if I'm going to go spend my lunch break with you because you want me to. This is my world, my life, my experience, and I'm going to spend my lunch break however I want. Tracy, do you hear me, girl? Anyone else that this resonates with, do you hear me? It is your world, your life. Spend your time how you would like to do it, and don't be sucked in by other people who you may not be resonating with anymore. The weirder it feels freaking weird because it's no good for you. All right, I'm going to disconnect now. Disconnect about that job situation, sweetheart. I hope that helped you somewhere, somehow. I know we didn't dive into the job, but your manifestation's great. Pull away from any naysayers. Don't spend your lunch break with some person that does not deserve your time.